and welcome to Wrapped Up in Film. I'm Zoe and I'm going to be reviewing Steve Jobs. Now I first saw the trailer for Steve Jobs, I thought, oh really, another Jobs movie? Haven't we just seen this with Ashton Kutcher? And then I saw it would be starring Michael Fassbender, directed by Danny Boyle and written by a personal favourite of mine, Aaron Sorkin. So alongside Michael Fassbender, we've got Kate Winslet, who's playing Joanna Hoffman, his right-hand lady. We've got Seth Rogen playing Steve Wozniak, and Jeff Daniels, who's playing John Scully. So the movie is split up into three different sections, three different product launches. And when I say a product launch, I mean a huge sort of epic show with thousands and thousands of Apple enthusiasts all going crazy and waiting for Steve Jobs to reveal to everyone his latest creation. So we go backstage and we see the tension and the drama build up just before Steve is going on stage. You know, there's technical glitches, there's people sort of demanding to talk to him because they want to have their word, and everything seems to be kicking off. This is classic Sorkin style. It really reminds me a lot of West Wing and Studio 60. There's a lot of walking and talking. This is not an action movie. There is no sort of real plot. This is dialogue driven, big time. So let's talk a little bit about the cast. We've got Michael Fassbender, who plays Steve Jobs. I mean, God, you know, he just gives his usual great performance. I've been a Fassbender fan ever since he was in Steve McQueen's Hunger. And if you haven't seen that, make sure you do, because it's very, very good. So I love Michael Fassbender. I don't actually think he's done a bad movie, actually. I love all of his films. And then we've got Seth Rogen, who plays Steve Wozniak. And it's really nice to see Rogen in a different sort of type of role. We're used to seeing him in things like Knocked Up, where he plays these like silly comic characters. And this is a really sort of powerful performance that he gives. And then we've got Jeff Daniels playing John Scully. Now, I mean, you know, Jeff Daniels, he's playing himself. He plays the same character, but we love it and he does it so, so well. And then we've got Kate Winslet, who is, you know, as always, exceptional. So that moves us on to direction of Danny Boyle. I mean, this just doesn't feel like a Danny Boyle movie. It's so different from anything else that he's done, you know, The Beach and Slumdog Millionaire that have these huge sort of epic soundtracks. He's really pulled back his style and let Aaron Sorkin really shine through. I mean, if this film was in the wrong hands, it could be a little bit too TV. But it's not, it's in the right hands and it works, it really works. It is really, really interesting. It's not for everyone. I'm walking out the cinema, I had really mixed reviews, you know, one couple absolutely loved it, another couple, the woman was going, I have no idea what just happened. And I can kind of understand, you know, why they thought that. And some parts of the film, I felt a little bit claustrophobic because it's all set sort of behind the scenes of these different theatres. You're not outside, you don't ever go into his house. I'd like to see him, you know, go into his house and have a glass of wine and talk about the day he's just had or whatever, anything, but you're sort of stuck in these surroundings, which is obviously what they wanted. As Steve Jobs used to say, think differently. They certainly were thinking differently when they made this movie. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give my rating now. I'm gonna give this movie a strong 72%, which I think is fair. That's a wrap for now. So this is my first ever review, so be kind and please subscribe to my shows. I'm going to be doing tons and tons more, so stay tuned for the next one. Okay, see ya!